Coming up, the White House claims President Biden will not pardon his son, but others are not so sure. Why one branding expert says, hey, it's inevitable. Next.
Will President Biden pardon his son, Hunter? It's a question on the minds of many in Washington after his son's plea deal on tax evasion and gun charges seems to have fallen apart.
Yeah, branding expert advisor Marc Rudov predicts that Hunter will fail Judge Norika's conditions for no jail time and that the president will have no choice but to pardon his son. Marc joins us right now to discuss, along with business and political commentator John Burnett. So in this scenario, just to make clear to people, Marc, he's not supposed to have a drink.
Yeah, one drink.
Not one drink at all.
Do we have that list? I think we do.
Supposed to go find a job. There you go. There's a list of what he's supposed to adhere to, even if he had gotten that sweetheart deal yesterday.
Yes, that is correct. And what I said there is he's going to fail every single one of them, but he only has to fail one. And the thing is that we had a lot of people on TV today and yesterday saying, and even the White House saying, no, that Joe Biden is not going to pardon his son, Hunter. But here's the thing. When you're kind of pretending to be on the campaign trail and your son is in prison for illegal extortion of foreign countries to bring in illegal cash to hand off to dad, that doesn't look good when you're a candidate. So there's no way that Joe is going to allow Hunter to be in jail. And that's
of course,
why
those are the allegations.
Right.
And the first thing on the list is a job. Now, for grins, I went over to Indeed.com and I plugged in a few factors: extortionist, grifter, crackhead, whoremonger, fake artist, and son of president. Came up with no jobs. So I don't really know what Joe's going to do. I suppose he could work for Burisma again, or maybe the CCP, but he's going to fail. He is going to go to prison if Judge Norika is true to her word. Joe's not going to allow that, and he will pardon Hunter.
All right, John Burnett, your thoughts?
Well, the job situation should be really easy because his father can give him a job on the campaign trail. The thing is that, but I agree with Marc. I think when it comes to the president and any father, they would step in and try to help their son. And I say that as a conservative Republican. That's understandable. That's expected. But the president has to play politics. He can't play his hand to say what he would likely do if that is the situation. But we all know that we will step forward to help out family whenever possible. So that's understandable.
Marc.
I don't look at this as helping family. I look at this as helping himself. Joe is out for himself and has used his son. But with all due respect, he has sold out this country to China. And the reason that he bows down to Xi Jinping all the time is to protect Hunter, because he'll do anything to protect Hunter, but ultimately it's to protect himself.
Right, but
and
those are
Joe
two separate things.
Smothered.
Those
by
are two
crime.
separate things. The question was, will he pardon his son? We know that he will, so we agree on that, and we also agree on the fact that President Biden should likely or will likely be impeached.
Well, the thing is that I know that McCarthy's been talking about that, and so have other representatives. But looming in the background are the words President Harris. And when people start thinking about President Harris, they might pause about this. But here's the thing. The Senate will not convict her. So it's safe for the House to impeach Joe just to get more information out. But even if they do that, John, half the country won't even know about it because MSNBC and CNN won't even broadcast it, nor will the Alphabet channel.
Okay, very quickly, last word, John.
Well, they'll be forced to cover that, right? Because the thing is that there'll be impeachment trials and things of that nature, but they'll try to find a way to spin it. But there is no spinning this.
Okay. All right, Marc Rudov, John Burnett, thank you, gentlemen.